Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting to the breakdown for the new duo dodree. This is their Just Like a Dream debut. Um, they were formed off of a competition show called The Entertainer. They are under a subsidiary of JYP. I reacted to this a couple of weeks ago when it dropped over on the main channel, but I wanted to take a closer look just because it's so unique. They're blending like traditional like trot music with K-pop, and it's a really interesting sound. And I want to see more of what the message is on this one. So let's get started. So you got like the traditional instrumentation already. Nice little lower register.
So what should I do? 어둠 속 길 잃어 방황한 찰나엔 활비춘 그대 꿈만 같았다 천번을 불러도
I love this chorus.
보지 않고 떠나가 버린 너 사라져 눈감으시는 길을 날 두고 가세요 따스한 말들도 꿈만 같았다.
Okay, so I do know one of the two of them, maybe both, but for sure at least one of them is like a classically trained dancer. And I think it was the girl we just saw because her movements are so fluid and smooth. And there's an elegance there. I'm sure the other member dances really well too, in if given those same moves, but like I don't know. I don't really have a frame of reference yet. Um, so lyrically, says the moment I first laid eyes on you, you take my breath away. Oh, my heart is falling apart. Tell me why you act so cold. So this first chunk of the first verse is either, and we're about to find out in the second half already, but just from those first four lines, we're either talking about unrequited love or a love that went sour. One of the two. But let's see. Cut by your icy words, my wounds haven't healed. Here I am, all alone, unable to sleep all night long. So it was a love that went sour or went cold. The person maybe said mean things, but either way, the result is they left. And now, she's here all alone. She's tossing and turning. She can't sleep. And, the inability to sleep, it even said unable to sleep is going to tie into that just like a dream concept. I'm pretty positive, and we'll get there pretty soon. But I love this shot. I don't know why, but just something about this traditional sword and her and the white flowers is just so beautifully traditionally Asian. I hesitate to say traditionally Korean because I don't know enough of traditional Korean imagery, but like I've seen similar stuff like this in Chinese media and Japanese, so it wouldn't shock me if this is a Korean thing as well, like with the white flower specifically or whatever. But the shot back, where was it? Right here, where she's cupping the flower bloom, and then it's like turning almost like to sand running through her fingers, is really just a metaphor for this relationship. Like it was beautiful, but it faded out. It wasn't, maybe it really wasn't real. And then that would also tie into the just like a dream part. Um, but yeah, her movements in this part really really lovely. Uh, let's see, where's there we are. So the pre-chorus You turned my nights upside down, so what should I do? Lost and wandering in the dark, you were the light that lit my way. So, like, without this person, she feels lost. All right, we covered that. She feels alone. She is alone. She can't sleep. Lost the light in the darkness. And then we get to that really fun, like, blend of traditional with the modern K-pop sound, that chorus. And that's where this song, for me, really shines. Um, so it felt like a dream. Even if I call 1,000 times, you never look back. You just left me behind. So, talking about this love that may have been so beautiful when it existed, but it's so cold now that it feels like that may have been a lifetime ago or may not have even been real. So, disappear. Dear, leave me behind on your way out. Even your warm words felt like a dream. So, again, it was so sweet. It was nice. It was warm. It's fulfilling. But because it's so cold and empty now, it's like that memory is all she has left, and it was like a dream. Um, and it's interesting that she has, just like a dream, because again, she's not able to sleep. She's tormented by it. All right, verse 2.
비마저 달콤했던 그대 품 속에
And she's on all the bedding there.
나 홀로 잠 못 드는 오늘 날로 넌 내 맘속에 해지고 났지 so what should I do 어둠 속 길이 더 방황한 찰나엔 활비춘 그댄 꿈만 같았다 천번을 불러도 돌아보지 않고 떠나가 버린 너 사라져
I like that choreo move for some reason. So they do definitely both have that elegance, but I feel like the girl, not her, but the other one, the one on the left here, just shines a little brighter with the choreo. I don't know why, but something about her movement catches my eye a little bit more. And I don't know which one of them is the classically trained one, or if they both are. But for me, there just seems to be just a teensy bit more of that elegance and refinement in the girl on the left's movements. But let's see. Verse 2 was in your arms, even the rain felt sweet. So like even bad times felt not so bad, or even outright good when we were together. My memories slipped away. Oh, here I am all alone, unable to sleep all night long. So we've got that same sentiment as the very beginning. And then we got the pre-chorus again. You turned my nights upside down. So what should I do? Lost and wandering in the dark. You were the light that lit my way. And then we got that chorus again. So now we're going to get a bridge. And just so I don't pause it again, the bridge is going to say, scattering and crumbling apart, a dream that keeps slipping away. I call out, but only hear an echo. You're a dream that feels like destiny. So these memories, like I said, they're crumbling. It's all she has left, and it's still feeling like even those are fading because it's just so cold and empty. The dream keeps slipping away. I mentioned that in that scene where she's cupping the flower, which symbolized the relationship, and then it slipped away as it basically turned to sand or ash or salt or whatever it was. I call out, but only hear an echo, which goes back to the chorus each time when she says, even if I call 1,000 times, you never look back. It's like essentially I'm calling into the void because there's no response. You're a dream that feels like destiny. It's like a bittersweetness there. Like it was destined to be that you would leave, but also, destiny that we did have each other for that time. Also, this tree that I don't know if she's leaning against it, but whatever. It sort of, if you have a really good imagination or a really bad one, depending on your point of view here, kind of looks like a little heart, but it's also dead, with just like teensy bits of life on it. And that also can easily represent this relationship. Ignore the heart aspect. You know, like let's pretend I didn't even say that, but just the whole like it's dead, but like there's little fragments of life could represent like the scattering of the memories of the dream like relationship that she had. But it's really overall, it's just completely dead. But it's a
계속해서
dream and it's coming to life.
사라지는 꿈 불러봐도 메아리만 쳐 너는 운명 같은
What's that cool little like metallic instrument? Well, the bridge is getting rebuilt. I love their harmony there. Then you have those shots that look dreamlike. Like obviously this whole stage looks dreamlike, almost like a traditional Korean like god or temple to a god or something like that. And then where was it? This shot. That's also a nice one, but not what I was looking for. This, has that, feeling of like dreamlike connection. Then we have this one where they're actually like finally getting to rest and maybe they're having their dream. But I don't see it here as I'm trying to find it. There was a shot where she was like against the water. That one. I love this shot. I love any shot where water is being used as a reflective surface. Like there was I think I made my thumbnail for Inmix's Know About Me. The one where Solyun is like coming through the water, but it's like reflecting her back. I love these kind of shots. But it looks like a mirror to another world or a dreamlike state. And then the same with the shot before it with the girl, the other member who was like being reflected off the water's image of the sun. It's very, very cool imagery here. And then the butterfly flies in and completes it, I guess. Their logo is pretty. Not that I'm ever going to care about their logo, really, but still, it was really nice. Um, the pre-chorus, though, because I read the bridge, but I didn't read the last pre-chorus, is I will smile, I will shake it off. I'll sing this song, la la la, you felt like a dream, now I finally let you go. So the symbolism there of them finding peace at the end, of being able to rest and sleep, comes after this pre-chorus of them finally letting the person go and acknowledging that maybe that season, that destiny, whatever, it's over, and it's not coming back. And so she's like, I'll smile through the pain, that whole fake it till you make it thing, and I will move forward, I'll push on, and I will move on. And so once she's done that, like I said, that final chorus, they're able to find that peace and respite. Okay, so that was a closer look at dodree's Just Like a Dream. I'm definitely interested to hear what comes next from them, because this isn't something that I might necessarily go out of my way to listen to, but it's very pleasing to hear, at least this song was. So I'm not sure, like, how traditional are they going to be when they're blending traditional with modern K-pop sounds? I definitely am more of a fan of obviously the modern stuff, but I do like a little bit of that traditional sound. It's just going to be interesting to see how they do it going forward. Let me know what you guys thought of this one, and are you looking forward to more from them? Is this a unique thing, a unique blend for you that you're curious about, or is this something that you're like, no, thank you? Let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And also a special shout out to all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys for all your support. If you want to get a request done here on the channel or on the main Jeffrey Acts 12 channel, there's two ways to do it. You can either become a gray tier or higher Patreon sub. Those members get access to all the content over there on the Patreon channel, as well as guaranteed requests every month. If you're not feeling those Patreon benefits, though, you can look in the description below. There's a link to PayPal and instructions on how to use it. So take a look whenever you want, and I will see you guys for the next video. Take care, everyone.